were dirty cops, though. There were tons of dirty cops. Our beat cops would come in and patronize our location. So when they came in, they didn't pay for anything. If they so much as breathed towards a girl, free drink for that girl. We'd come up, we'd talk the dude up, we'd give the girl a free drink, VIP, wherever you want to go, it's your night. You know what I mean? No matter what, always. They're totally not supposed to do that. But it was great because, we kind of had each other's back. And now that's
a real thing.
That's the thing. And for anybody who watches who's PC, my name is George Hitburn. But that's not PC today. Right. And I can remember very distinctly there was a situation in the city where there was a group of gay men who came out of a bar, and there was a group of straight guys who were cops who came out of a bar off duty, and they're all shit came out, started talking shit, and one of them made a gay slur towards them, and it hit the media, and it lit up, and these guys were out of order, and it was like this whole big thing. And then from there forward, things really started cracking down, and the police just did not have your back. Not because they chose that route, someone else did.
Yeah.
And things got really weird, and so we couldn't protect people all of a sudden like we used to. And those kind of people, if you hurt them at all, would sue the club and you, and the cops would arrest you.
I mean, that's what I saw was like lawsuits, Yelp reviews, cameras.
That's all, man. I can't even imagine what nightclubs would be like these days. All those cameras everywhere.
It wouldn't be tying anybody in the basement.
Right? or just, the guys who accidentally find every door jam on the way out.
Yeah.
Those guys who spit on you, who are cranked out, who are fucking, from other countries, who have just other notions of the kind of way they can treat people. A lot of times it was like women in particular, just, fuck you, bitch.
I've learned from being a bouncer that it is more common to grab women's asses in other countries. All of them. European.
And this is cool because for me, 181, there was a terribly romantic vision I still carry of that place. Seedy little shithole. Well, it was cool. It's kind of like the cool posh place for the cool kids.
Yeah.
And they had anywhere between a $10 and $20 door fee, so there was what we call the cheap ass tax at the door. Kept the riffraff out, right? The same guys who don't want to buy drinks, the same guys who mug people and wallflower
$5, $10 and don't come in.
Right. Yeah. And then it's interesting because when you're working clubs, you keep all these people in line, even though your club's empty at first, right? The club opens up at 10. Get there and there's no admission. But if there's nobody inside, you're not coming inside.
Yeah.
We need people to line up outside so when people drive by, they see them. And then when we get enough people, we take all the girls and we put them inside. And then we drink them up. And then we get, and then if we get a decent line, we start letting the guys go in and they walk in.
I remember that very well.
And then you walk into a club full of women.
I remember that very well.
And the women have already gotten stoked, right? Like we flirted with them, we bought drinks for them, they got the whole club to themselves. Girl time on the dance floor, right? Like this whole thing. Mm-hmm. They're stoked. And then these guys show up and they're like, you don't know where I was this last weekend, but that was a room full of women over there. Exactly. And that was the golden ticket, But there was so much you do. We had the midnight guy. I don't know if you guys ever did the midnight guy. If you had a really peaceful night, you had to kick someone out at midnight. And you just had to pick some hapless victim, and you just had to kick him out.
Yeah.
And the best part about that was they'd get super pissed because they didn't do shit. And they're going to tell you that, which is exactly what someone who would do something would also say, right? Yeah. Fuck you, don't touch me. I didn't do that. What did I do? What do I do? I can't talk to you now. I got to talk to you outside. Right? Fuck yourself. I got to drink this whole thing. And then you start making a ruckus and you take them out and everybody's like, oh, these guys are fucking serious. We're not fucking around. And that could diffuse tons of shit going on later.
And it also, for some reason, improves morale in the bar.
It really does.
When you kick somebody out who's a jerk, if somebody's going around being a jerk to everybody, kind of annoying everybody, and you finally kick them out, and you kick them out with a little bit of righteousness, the bar just erupts after that, right? Like everybody's happy, everybody's having a great time now, and the bad energy's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just, and then also it's kind of like that, well, no one knows who's next, right? This could happen to anybody, obviously, it could be anybody. That guy, I didn't see anything happen. Did you guys see anything happen?